In this video lesson, we're going to actually build our first Google Android application. Now, we've already installed the Android SDK, Java, the Eclipse program, and the plugins from Google into the Eclipse program. So we have everything we need to begin. So let's go ahead. If you don't have it already open, let's open the Eclipse program. We installed that under our C drive in the Eclipse folder. Let's click on the Eclipse icon, and by default we should be opening our Android apps. Now once this opens, we want to go to File, I'm going to go to New, and we're going to create a project under Other. And now we have our Android folder. Let's click that, and we want to create an Android project. So let's say Next. It's going to begin building all the folders and directories for us. Okay, now our project name. Let's just call it, as typical of any first application people create, Hello World. Okay, and let's have a package. It doesn't really matter what you put here, but if you just want to copy me, that'll make everything run a little smoother. So we're just going to type info.mike.android.hello. Okay, activity name, let's call it Hello World. And the text we want to display, well, the application name, Hello World. Okay, what you put here is not super critical, but if you copy me, it'll make it easier. Let's click Finish. Now, if you've never done any programming whatsoever before, that's okay. What you're going to see is a bunch of programming language, but if you just copy what I'm doing, you'll get the idea of how all this works. So I'm going to double click on, or I'm press on the plus sign under the Hello World app we just created, and we're going to drop down by hitting the plus sign in the SRC folder, and then we're going to double click here, and then we want to select the Hello World Java application. Okay, now you're going to get some text here. We're going to edit this. Now, what all these things mean, we don't need to get into now, but just copy what I'm doing, and we'll be able to create the program. Now, you remember earlier I said that your program window may appear different than mine, and that could be the case in this instance as well. Now, what's important though is that you notice the line here where it says Super. Now, what you see in this area may have something different, like it may say iCircle or something, but the current program I have says Save Instant State. So whatever it is on the line where it says Super, go to the very end and hit Enter, and we're going to begin typing right under where it says Super. And this is what we'll type: text view space TV equals new space text view, and we want to put a little bracket here and type this, and there's already, and we want a bracket on the other side, and we want a semicolon. Okay, then hit Enter. We're going to go to the next line: TV dot set text. We want a bracket, and we're going to type our text, which is Hello World in quotes. We got another bracket there and a semicolon. Okay, it's basically all we're going to add here. So let's double check it. Text view exactly how I've written it, space TV equals new space text view. This in brackets with no spaces between the W and the bracket or the T. followed by a bracket and a colon. TV.setText. Notice the capitals that I've used in various places. We've got another bracket here. There's no space between the T. In quotes, we have hello world, another bracket, and a colon. Okay, double check your text. That's what we want. Now, the bottom line that you have may appear different than this. That's okay. You just want to make sure you insert this text right here below super. Okay, let's go up here. We'll select run, and we want to run this configuration. So I'm just going to click down here, run configurations. Now it's going to ask to name this, so let's go down here and click on Android, and it says new configuration. We want to change that, and we're going to give it the name we just used, hello, comma, world. Keep it consistent, capital. Now, down here, we want to name it hello, world. And we're going to leave it as our launch default activity, or we can select launch and you can select the activity we named it earlier. Okay? Now I'm going to hit apply, and then I'm going to hit run. Let's go ahead and save the changes, and then this is going to begin to run the application. Okay, now Eclipse is now controlling our Android emulator with that plugin we installed earlier. We've already seen the Android emulator running, but now that we've created the Hello World application, we should see a new application within the menu system. Might take just a little bit to load. And we're getting our little robot. Now what we've created is a very, very simple application. Nothing fancy. We just wanted to demonstrate how you can use those programs to get something onto the Android phone that actually launches and installs. Even though it wasn't complicated, we're able to do it. Okay, program's loading, and immediately launches our Hello World application. That's because we ran it directly from Eclipse. Now if we go to the menu, or the home, let's click the home button, and let's click the up arrow, which is going to show all our applications. Now here's our new application. The Hello World application is now on the Google phone. Okay, so basically in just a few steps we learned how to get an application onto the Google phone using Eclipse just to launch a simple Hello World program.